Since it is Retro Day today, I figured I would make a video covering the beginning of the Robloxian Army. It all started back when I was a sergeant in the Victorian Empire. I spent a lot of time defending and recruiting at the recruitment center. Back then, you only needed 1,000 knockouts to get in, but many of the people that I tried to recruit did not fulfill this requirement. So I was faced with a challenge. What would I do with all these people? The answer became the Robloxian Army. I created the Robloxian Army to train and include the people that did not meet the requirements of VAC. Recruitment was slow, but the people I did recruit were loyal and active. At the time, we got our first HQ, which is now used as the official high-rank meeting place. It was created by Glitch19, and one day he actually came to visit. He was happy I had given him credit for his work, unlike so many others. This meeting was the start of our long-lasting friendship. I also made our first actual logo, which looks horrible by today's standards. At the time, the Victorian Empire went to war with UAF, or Urban Assault Forces. I decided to join in and recruited new members in the process. I built a new HQ, which by many is seen as the first real one, and right after I made us the first Tier A uniforms. At first, UAF did not mind, but our constant attacks alerted the UAF high-rank TAT. TAT arranged an official war between Tier A and UAF. At the time, we only had 100 members, while UAF had 10,000. Still, we managed to hold them off, and win several raids on them daily. In the end, the war died out, and UAF and Tier A ended up with an alliance that lasted for quite a while. After the war with UAF, I spent a lot of time visiting other group places, looking for allies and enemies. One of those places was a 1st Marine Division training place. I talked to the guy holding the training and asked him to come to our base. I had to go, so I sent a couple of Tier A to show them around. When I got back, Tier A HQ was on the 4th page of games, and it did not go long until it was on the 1st. Tier A HQ stayed on the front page of games for a couple of days, and thousands of people requested to join. I and Daniel guys, who were the only high ranks back then, checked the profile of every single person that requested to join, to make sure they had the warrior badge. It was a little much work for just the two of us, so we picked a couple of random people from the world to help us out. Most of them got replaced with better high ranks later on. Before the huge member boost, a 1,000 member group named Canadian Army went to war with us. Their leader, Tic-Tacs123, was convinced he was going to win the war easily. Sadly for him, our numbers multiplied by 10, and we struck them back with a force never seen before. It was a bitter defeat for Tic-Tacs, and he often resorted to shutting down servers instead of fighting himself, which he still does today, by the way. After beating Canadian Army, we went to war with several other groups. Art, that begged for mercy after only a few days, and SIP, who were crushed in the same way as Canadian Army. The only war that actually lasted for a while was the war with APN, or Algerian People's Navy. Back then, it was owned by Bobo the Man. I think he and XD Happy XD, now known as Vactus, had gotten into an argument or something, but whatever the reason was, the Victorian Empire attacked APN, and loyal as I still was, I followed. It was a tough battle for APN. VAC's skills and Tier A's numbers became too much to handle for them. In the end, both VAC and Tier A claimed a victory. The war against APN strengthened the bonds between Tier A and VAC in such a way that we ended up becoming formal allies. This short alliance is probably why the Victorian Empire has fought every single major clan on Roblox, except for Tier A. During the APN war, I made a new logo for Tier A, but it got removed after being mass reported. Tier A and VAC fought another war against APN, although this time it ended with an alliance between Boba and me. We also got a new logo by El Ridero, which is the foundation for the logo we have today. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much where the start of Tier A ends. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tony out.